All right, it's time for some love in the morning. We got more football talk coming up.
Yes,
Are you
we
ready?
do.
This week, we're focusing on a place that can often be a source of conflict for some couples.
Yeah, so that would be the living room couch, possibly in front of the TV. We'll find out why it's such a controversial spot in just a second here. So joining us on this couch to answer some viewer questions, we of course have certified relationship and marriage coach Jennifer Blank-Coolback. Good morning.
Good morning, Emily and Travis. Thanks for having me again.
Great to see you. Okay, well, if anybody knew about Aaron Rodgers' torn Achilles, it was probably this husband.
It was this guy.
Yeah, so Gene via Instagram writing us that, oh, football season is back, and I hate it. Every year, my husband takes over the living room all weekend with sports. I'm not a fan, but what bothers me most is that he says he can't use that time to do anything else besides watch football. No chores, no errands, nothing. I feel like I'm stuck with all the work until spring. Help.
I can't help but giggle a little.
I know.
Filling with rage for you.
Yeah, so I'm sure this is a common pain point. And I sense that because there's an exaggeration, I'm assuming, when she says all weekend. Okay, even if you've got a guy that's watching both, college and professional, it can be an all weekend thing. However, my heart and my brain are sensing that there's a deeper rooted need here that's not being met. So when we complain about our love partner's behavior, something they're doing, something they're not doing, there's an underlying need, or maybe there's a set of needs that aren't being met. So breaking it down and getting more granular with yourself about what you really need and want from your husband, because at the end of the day, when we're getting our needs met at a pretty decent level by our spouse, we don't really care if they watch football. We can dread football ourselves as a sport, but it's not going to be as much of a trigger. So, peeling back the layers on this and again, what's the deeper need? Is it you both work really hard and you have a limited time to connect during the week? So on the weekend, you're really craving his attention, and now he's doing an activity that not only do you not like, but it doesn't lead to your connection.
Yeah.
So, what's the higher intent here? And you complaining about his football watching. What are you truly after? Because that's really where the gold is.
So football could be the symptom and not the cause.
That's right.
Interesting.
That's right.
Point.
I mean, a lot of time,
Well, and is it a question of time? Is it a question of division of responsibilities, right? If you maybe you want to save all your chores for the weekend, well, is he willing to do something during the week because he wants to relax on the weekend?
That's also a very big territory. And these are details that we don't have, obviously, so it makes it a little tougher. But what is your typical division of labor? Do you both work? Do you both not work? What are the expectations on both your parts about what's to get done and when?
Right.
If it's that you both work really hard and you both have equal responsibility on house chores, is there another way that stuff could be done?
Right.
Could it be done during the week? Could you maybe fold a little while you're watching, but it's cute and funny to me that it's like he can't run errands while he watches football. Well, what man is going to run errands if he's a serious football watcher? So my point is that, what needs to get done and why?
Right.
Can it be done in a different manner that doesn't conflict with an activity that somebody loves?
And if the weekends are your time where you want to get some stuff done, then have that conversation. Give him the time and space to do things on his terms, when he wants to do it.
Absolutely.
And then you can go run errands without him. And who's to say if you go to Target or Home Goods and make some stops on the way, like you get to do shopping without him going, I don't want to go there, I don't want to buy that.
That's right. You get your
Could
free
be a
time
silver
too.
lining there.
Yeah, absolutely. So communication, problem solve, conflict resolution it out.
Okay.
All right.
So the next question, also involving TV. Tony wrote in on Facebook. He asks, my partner and I rarely agree on TV. I like spending nights curled up on the couch together, but how can we keep things from turning into an argument so that they cannot agree on what to watch?
Rock, paper, scissors, for sure.
Again, not alone here, I'm certain. My heart and ears go to the really good intent here that you want to cuddle with your partner.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's the professional seat that I sit in. I work with a lot of people that would rather be alone and not with their partner. But the fact that you really want to be cuddled up with your partner at night, I then now want to call your issue a not quality problem. If you're going to fight over what to view on TV, but you still want to be hanging out, your intent is to be cuddling, get over it. I don't mean to be so bold as a coach,
Sure.
but you know, this isn't this is a symptom.
Right.
If you're upset and triggered over the content that you're watching and you can't agree on it, there's another need underneath it. You know, is it the
Interesting.
quality of time that you're spending? Is it, you know, again, I want to make an assumption that if a couple is connecting, having quality time together already, they might not really care if they divide at night and watch their own programs. And again, kind of similar to the first question, is there another way that this can be resolved?
Right.
Can you cuddle on the couch? You know, I envision her head on his lap while she's on her iPad watching her own program. Maybe it's not something that needs to be resolved. Maybe there's another solution. But again, I'm going to go back to that deeper need.
Yeah.
What's underneath? What do you really want? What are you
Yeah.
after?
I never thought about that. Try the iPad, the screen in
screen
front of
right
the
there.
screen.
Yeah.
So you can cuddle and watch your own
Because
stuff.
I mean, I push for quality time connection.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of ways that I help couples stay away from the screens and the TV.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's times when you humanly just want to veg
If
out
that's
and
what
watch
you
TV,
want.
and there's nothing wrong with that. So maybe don't overcomplicate or put too much focus on needing to be watching the same thing. I mean, unless you're involved in some movie discussion club with your spouse and you're
Yeah.
going to have a deep talk about it,
Sure.
maybe it's not an issue that really
Well, I mean,
needs to be aligned.
I'm not an expert. I'm sticking with either rock, paper, scissors, arm wrestle, or
There
just
you go.
watch Great British Baking Show, because
my
everybody
God.
Oh, I know.
loves
We
Great
love that
British
too.
Baking
Date
Show.
nights,
My whole
right?
family
Thank
loves
you.
that.
See, everybody.
Or if you find a show that you both are interested in, then you designate that your must-watch together show. That is a sacred bond.
And you don't cheat.
Yeah.
You, like I
You
do
cannot.
a lot.
Is it,
with
you
my
cannot
husband.
cheat on the Netflix series. Oh boy, that's bad. Yeah.
No, boy. Always great to talk to you,
Anyway,
Jennifer.
that
Good
helps.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yes.
thanks for having me.
All right, and if you have a question for Coach Jen, you can always send us a message right now on the Coin News AM Extra Facebook or Instagram pages. Your question may be answered right here on the show, and you can remain anonymous.
So slide in those DMs.
There you go.
Okay.